Hi everyone, I'm Holly Amaya. I am the co-founder of Story Imprinting, and I am here with my amazing co-founder, Anne-Marie Hoftailing. Story Imprinting is a company that teaches great companies and brands and people the art and science of storytelling. And today, we kind of want to talk to you guys about this topic of ownership and agency over your professional development. Anne-Marie and I have done coaching for a very long time for a lot of really high-performing individuals. And a theme that I see a lot, Anne-Marie, and I know you do as well, is sort of this idea that, like, it makes sense for me to take this next job or to take this promotion that was offered to me. I mean, of course it makes sense. Why wouldn't I, right? And then you get into this job or this next level of your career without having maybe thought, like, A, do I want this job? B, is this something that really hews to my plan for myself? Is this what I want to be doing? And we see this a lot. Talk to me a little bit about your experience with that.
Yeah, I think that a few things are going on. I think, as you said, we feel a lot of pressure to make a decision based on what seems like a strategically good move, whatever that means, based on what our parents might think, based on what our colleagues might think, or what seems shiny, based on social status. We have clients all the time who get an opportunity and go, this is a great opportunity, right? And the question we always ask is, well, do you want it?
Right.
Do you want to become partner? Do you want to move to New York? Do you want it? And I think that also, depending on who you are in this culture and your lived experience in the world, you may not feel entitled to ask that question.
Right.
You may feel like, who the hell am I to reject an opportunity? And then when you add to that the environment we're in, it's like, oh, I mean, I have to take this. I have to accept this because what if something else doesn't come along? So I think that there's that sort of layer. And I think the other layer is for a lot of people, their careers are sort of this passive thing. They've always kind of moved to the next job or the next opportunity, and they've rarely had a moment to really think about, what do I want to do? How do I want to spend my time on this planet? And what kind of impact do I want to make? And what does that look like?
Yeah, absolutely. I identify really strongly with that. When I was a lawyer, I kind of from the beginning realized that it wasn't necessarily, I didn't really like it, but I thought, well, maybe I'll just move to a different type of firm and it'll be better, or I'll take this in-house job and that'll be better. And of course, and when I made the decision to leave practicing law, I had a lot of people, in my ear saying, this is crazy. Like, you are set up for the next great thing. Like, right? Like, you've got this job, then you're going to go be GC at another company. And that noise can be very overwhelming, right? Both the stories that we tell ourselves and then the external chatter, which is only amplified now, right, by social media and all the different ways in which we interact with people. And I think, for me, I've talked to you extensively about this, Anne-Marie, having a peer advisory network was huge for me in terms of sort of filtering out all of that noise and figuring out, like, what do I actually want to do? How do I actually want to spend the hours a day that I'm doing my work? And it felt like a radical choice, honestly. Like, it felt, to your point, I almost didn't really feel entitled to take it. Like, I should be happy getting a paycheck. I'm well paid. I, have this team of my colleagues. Like, what, I've got enough, right? Like, I don't deserve more than that. Is that something that you see a lot with clients?
Oh, for sure. It's like, how dare you want more?
Right.
How do you want to also be, I don't know, happy or be filled with joy or be at peace? And I think that there are a couple, for a lot of people, the idea of something being hard is like, well, I'm just going to learn to suffer better. I'm just going to raise my tolerance. And that's not a strategy. And I don't think that that's necessary. You are entitled to change your mind. And you also need to understand that whatever experience you've garnered up until this point, that's not all wasted. It's just that you're repackaging it, repositioning, and reframing for something else.
Right.
And it also is deeply rooted in what you value. I mean, I think there are people who feel that, listen, I just want to make the most money possible, and that's what I care about. And that's okay. I
That's
don't have
fine,
any
right.
judgment about that. It's not who I am. For me, when I was looking at what I wanted to do, freedom was at the very top of my value system, and everything else came below that. Everything,
Right.
including financial security, because I cared deeply about not working for people that I thought were assholes,
Right.
not sort of having to work in an environment that was depleting or toxic
Right.
or damaging to my family or to me. And I just thought that's the first most important thing. And so being able to tease those things out and being able to claim your power, being able to find your autonomous self, and even locate with your inner compass what you actually care about is something that we're going to be looking at the coming year in a program we call Verdant. So that is our first little tease for that. And we hope that you check it out, because I think it's really important, particularly in the environment where we're in, where we have all felt to some degree at the mercy of the pandemic.
Right.
Various global crisis is going on. And regardless of that's happening, you're always going to have something in your personal life
Yeah.
that doesn't make it a good time to start a new job, a new career. I always tell people there's never a good time.
Right. Like, what are
Never
you
a
waiting for?
magical time
Right.
where the sky's open, a unicorn gallops in with a note and says, and here is your time. It's not coming. Don't wait
Yeah.
for the unicorn.
Stop waiting for it.
You have to choose it and claim it and throw your flag into the ground, if you will. And so that's what we're looking to help people do, because as it happened, we launched our very own company in this environment.
Yeah.
And we could have easily both retreated back to what we were already doing. And
Yeah.
we both decided to charge ahead, and it was the best decision we ever made.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. We invite you all to check out Verdant. You can look at storyandprinting.com, full rundown of that program and of all of the training and services that we offer. And we hope that you will subscribe. So just there's something on the bottom of your screen that will
A bell.
ring the bell, because it makes us extremely excited to get more YouTube subscribers. Thank you for your time, Anne Marie. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.